What's up, guys? More Medic One here, and today's video is going to be on this. Today we are going to work on a 2016 GMC Canyon or Chevrolet Colorado. We're going to be doing an oil change on it. However, we're going to do the fuel filters is the reason for this video. It's time to do it. It's only got like 2%, I think, or 20% or 2%. I can't remember, but it's kind of neat how it lets you know when the fuel filters need to be changed out on these trucks. The information center says that it's time to do it, so we're going to do it. Now, the oil filter is right on top, but the fuel filters are underneath by the gas tank on the driver's side, right behind it. And it's pretty straightforward. Let me get under here and show you guys where they're at. Here's the fuel tank, and as you can tell, here are our cartridges for our fuel filters. They're both the same. There's two of them, and we're going to get all of this cleaned up real good. We don't want dirt and road grime getting up in there. Of course, these are upside down in the truck, but you're looking at it from the ground up. But first thing we got to do, we got to loosen the drain screw here, and we're going to drain the manifold that these filters screw into. All right, we got the oil draining. I went ahead and replaced the oil filter. I won't bore you guys with that part of it, but I do want to mention that you really do, on these cartridge style oil filters, you need to torque them to their manufacturer spec. This one just happens to be 15 foot-pounds. All right, this particular engine is a 2.8 liter Duramax diesel 4-cylinder, and the spec is 5W30 Dexos 1 or 2, and we're going to use the house brand Napa, which is a good oil. It's made by Valvoline, and plus it was, what was it, Mama, on sale?
Yes.
At Napa. We're going to clean up this area really good with some brake clean. I'm going to wipe that off. Like I said earlier, we don't want to get any dirt up in there. Of course, dirt's not going to fall uphill, but so the first thing we got to do is remove, get the pan out of the way here, loosen the drain. I don't see any water. That's good. All right, we're going to remove these filters one at a time. It's a 27 millimeter. Looks pretty good. That diesel fuel's slippery. in so it's not dangling and in the way. These filters, they kind of get stuck. You gotta wiggle them out. All right, we're going to go on with the new filters. I'm going to put just a little bit of silicone paste on the O-ring here. That will help it slide in. Put a little bit on the second filter here. All right, we're gonna just get them snug, and then we're gonna torque them to spec to 18 foot-pounds. Okay, 18. 18, check it again. Check it again. Good. Okay, so we need to cycle the ignition to get all of the air out, and we're going to listen for the fuel pump. Go ahead and just turn the ignition on. Don't start it. You can hear the pump running. There it goes. Okay, the pump quit working, so just turn it on again. Okay, I don't hear the pump. Turn it off. Turn it on. Go ahead and crank it. And it may run a little erratic a little bit at first till it gets all the air pushed out of there. I'm going to come around here and check the oil filter, make sure it's not leaking. Obviously, we don't have any leaks on the fuel filters. We'll get under there and just take a quick gander before we back it off of the ramps. All right, we're going to reset the oil minder back to 100. Here we go. Now set your fuel filters to 100. There it is. It went to 100 after we restarted it. Alrighty guys, hey, we got the maintenance done on the 2016 Canyon. Hey, if this content helped you out, and I know it did on this video, give me a thumbs up and smash that subscribe button. And while you're there doing that, go ahead and click that bell so that you get all of my new uploads. Y'all have a good rest of your weekend. More Medic One.